I hope you enjoyed doing fractions today and just remembering what all those different numbers meant. So your numerator at the top and your denominator at the bottom, and your line in the middle means out of. Today, you're going to look at non-unit fractions. They're still fractions, they still have a numerator, they still have the line in the middle, and they have a number at the bottom. All they mean is the numerator at the top isn't 1. So instead of it being 1/3 or 1/5, it might be 2/5 or 3/5 or 8/10 or 4/6 or 3/4. Okay, so it just means it's going to be at the numerator at the top won't be 1. Now, this can be for any reason, any time. It might be in a pattern. You might have to find 2/5 of something, or it might be in a number. You might have to find, I don't know, 2/5 of 20, for example. And if that's the case, I just thought it'd be useful just to kind of tell you how you do that. So it's stages. We have to take it step by step. Because if you were trying to find 2/5 of 20, well, we can't just magic that up. We need to know what 1/5 of 20 would be first. So how many 5s are in 20? That's our first question. That tells us what 1/5 would be. So how many 5s are there in 20? 5, 10, 15, 20. You all done that in your head, I know. Just humour me. I'm just being visual. 4. So 4 5s are 20. So 1/5 of 20 is 4. 5, 10, 15, 20. We counted 5 times. So that's 1/5. So what would 2/5 be? If 1/5 is 4, 2/5 would be 8. Okay? So it's just getting us to think about in stages how we work things out. So if we had a bag of marbles or a bag of Smarties or something like that, and we're trying to share them fairly between a certain number of people, you'd need to work out what 1/4 was first before you could work out what 3/4 were, or something like that. Okay, hopefully that will help. So you've got one sheet to do from your fractions booklet that we had photocopied, this booklet, this one. So I'd like you today to do this page here, the non-unit fractions worksheet. So if you do that one first, and then there's another page from our textbook that I'm going to scan in, I'd like you to have a go at. That one's not going to be non-unit, that's just going to be normal fractions, just a bit of revision to keep that ticking over. So that one's going to look like this page here. Okay, and that you can answer on the sheet if you print it out or on a piece of paper. It's entirely up to you. Okay, so 2 separate things. First is looking at non-unit fractions, which simply means number at the top, the numerator won't be 1, something new. And the second exercise is just looking at fractions of shape. Okay? Hope it's enjoyable for you. Have fun with fabulous fractions.